What's your NBA2K hot take?
RONNIE2K deleted this video.
Simple. I let my opponent get out to a 20-point lead, and then I boat race him. It might be the slingshot effect, or it might just
slingshot. What is
good.
that?
What is your hot take? Drop them in the comments below.
Mike Wade called it, like, what the you doing? Buddy basically admitted to RNG. Now look, we got a lot of drama, some shooting tips, secrets, community tripping, people's quitting 2K, retiring. The next makers, I don't know. They speaking against 2K instead of talking behind the scenes. We're gonna get into it, man. It's gonna be a hilarious, very informative video. Hit the like button if you want RNG move from 2K. Now, Double H says, let's be honest, we didn't even need Ronnie to say it. Hey, some people need to, a lot of people don't know that. People that play 2K25 know there's a clear slingshot effect. It's in shooting, rebounding, steals, and more, just to make players who are currently losing the match get another fighting chance. This is very true. Now, the thing is, it's more prevalent in these newer 2Ks than in the past. It's really bad now, bro. And they're doing that they think that's the way. All games want you to be 50-50 and nothing being too blown outy, and it's incorrect, bro. It's controlled happiness. Like, the people who don't know, they might be able to be controlled, but think of all the millions of people that know what's going on. It's going to create chaos in a very toxic community. Very. Like me, for instance, I know what's going on. And when I play, it's so infuriating for me to play the game. And I get like extremely annoyed because it's like, what's going on? I can't control my fate, my future, bro. In a video game that I'm paying $100 a bill for? No, dog. Like, it's not like this some free. Even then, it's still crazy. But come on, dog. You can have the momentum swings happen natural. People can get hot, get it together as a team. It shouldn't be forced and controlled, bro. Up gaming, man. Admitted to uncontrollable algorithm for the loser in the game. If you guys didn't know, this is how they create more simulation. Think of simulation. What is simulation? You simulate your game and it's controlled for you. Pro play. Why do you think when you do a dribble move, there's a sequence? They're taking out the user control out the game. This is to get off all them sim nation. They're cooking the game. There's a reason you don't like it. Just because it's slow and clunky don't mean you need to be for it, dog. They taking out the control. Like Neo in the Matrix. He knows. Look, them trying to do this is what's cooking the game. I want a way more realistic game than these sim. I promise you. To reward bad players just by being bad. Like think, pay attention. When you blowing someone out, you time the steal perfect and it don't give it to you. You got a 99 steal? Oh, dog. Like, come on, bruh. Corny. Now look at this. Display got a stage game with RONNIE2K. This is to show you guys that videos aren't real. Almost all videos aren't real. They are highlights, right? To paint a story. You don't see someone play live, it could be fake, okay? Now, with most creators these days, they real, but it's always exaggerated. Just like when you see a clip of an old 2K, then you think 90% of people were dribbling like that. No, that is a 0.000% 2K player who can rarely do that sequence that he's doing right there. Almost no one could dribble like that, not even 1% of players. People don't think of that. They'll see a 17 clip, someone going crazy. No, I hate this game. But almost no one played like that. The same with 16 and 15. Almost no one could dribble like that. They're not thinking. You see that player on a certain 2K, on like 24, 25, whatever, you'll be like, bro, I didn't even know this existed. You see me? Y'all gotta think, man. Videos are not real. You'll see someone get 6 ankle breakers in 2K17 and think that was just the whole game. No, bro, it did not happen like that. But look, let's have a look see at this video that displays put up. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. Hold on. Damn, Ronnie. Damn, Ronnie. Brick. Damn, Ronnie. Brick. Damn, Ron. I would love to see Mike Wang play. Please, can we get this the game? Can we see Mike Wang play the game? Brick, now you know how we feel. Can we get Zach Timmerman and that Mike Wang on the game, please? Please? Can we get Mike Wang on the game, please? It would fix everything. Can we get him on the game, please? Can we get Mike Wang? Look at this. Now he knows how we feel. Can we get Mike Wang on the game, please? Please? Look, and he's starting to make the shots because he's missing a bunch. Of course. And the had purple dimer the whole time, bro, and he's missing that much. Think, guys, think. It's letting him make it because he missed so much. That's the game we play now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this thing. Can we see Mike Wang play, please? Look at this. Bro, look at this, man. Look at this. Bro, off a purple diver. Bro, look at this. He gets stick drift? What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? You're done. Look at this. 4 for 20, dog. 3 for 16 from 3. Can we get Mike Wang on the game, please? Please, 16 boards to lose. Nigga's trash, bro. 16 boards to lose is never. Can we please get Mike Wang on the game, please? Now look, RONNIE2K posted a video. This is again to show you guys, videos are not real. He's posting a clip of breaking someone's ankle.
Crossed your ankles. No VC for you.
Look, this is RONNIE2K. Y'all done seen what I showed y'all, right? Now think, imagine if he only plays stage. He could post videos commentating over it and just create a fake reality, a fake perception that's not real. You know the trash. You feel me? That's why I always tell y'all, videos aren't real. When y'all, that don't mean that's really real. That's not how he really moving consistently. That's not how they really play. That don't show all this and that. Like, y'all have to think. Videos are highlights. Highlights aren't real. It is a highlight. Some people, they do their highlights very frequently, very rare. Sometimes it's just a rare thing and it can create a reality. Just like, for instance, when you see these TikToks of these trash NBA players and you see they highlight, oh my God, Draymond Green looked like a top 30 player ever. Bro, you feel me? Like, a highlight can control your whole perception on reality. Y'all have to really think. Like, think of all that you've seen, their highlight, like just some incredible song and syncing, and it make it look like it's really him. Like compared to the LeBrons, you know that track. Compared to him, you feel me? Videos aren't real. Always remember that. Now, 2K Toots did a test about triple threat styles. He's basically saying that no matter what triple threat style you use, your jump shot speed will always be the same. It's just that if you pick certain triple threat styles, you will know if you're getting a load up or not, and you'll be able to just see a visual cue easier. And he said Embiid's basically the best. You know, he did a test to test it out, but yeah. 2K Lab did a test. Look, this is 90. Look at this, guys. He just boosted from here. This is 94 versus 86. Look at this. It's kind of crazy, right? Look. Hold on, look at this. Now the thing is, guys, if you play like real comp people, you need this. But if you're just playing a bunch of bots, you can get through with this. I do notice the difference between legend to gold. Like, I can get through easier and go dunk the ball or get that 3 off. Just that little second helps. But I think the gap should be more than this, bro. Like, think about it. How many attribute points is this? 4? Plus 4, that's 8 attribute points, plus 2 more badges and transcend. Think about that, bro. It's kind of crazy. It should be a bigger gap. You know, you just, you know? Hey, how y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about it? Look, how y'all feel about it? Oh no, man. It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. It gotta be more, bro. Is getting scammed. Now look, Hall of Fame versus gold. Like if you're not in a certain tier, you could just rock with the gold, to be honest. But if you like trying to be compy, you gotta go for it higher. If you playing in certain environments. Look, this is 91 Hall of Fame, 86 with gold. You know? Oh no, bruh. This is 86 versus 94. Look at this. Damn, bro. I just think it should be more, bro. It's just a little bit. I think it should be more, bro. How y'all feel about it? Now, Poor Boy Sin, he commented and said, not even trying to create bad blood, but bruh, go do this in the stage and let's see if you get the same results, and I'll respect it. He shouldn't have said stage. I think that's what triggered a lot of people. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. He said, I had an opinion and now cats bringing up my kids. What's lamer? Did y'all read the first sentence? I had an opinion, simple as that. I casually play this game, but I ain't baiting people into believing this playstyle actually works. All he did was run through people and did a hop step. Why are you acting like he did like some, I'm confused. Now, Cobra responded and said, I don't care if you respect it or not. Y'all think we're winning a boxing match? Now, Fab says, we all know this won't work in stage, but it doesn't matter. We should be supporting all kinds of different creators and playstyles. This is not true. You cannot do this, or we get NBA2K25. There needs to be shame, and there should be a line. People should know their place. A lot of those people, these rec randoms and stuff, they talk so crazy, they actually think they're better if all the cheese and all that got patched and all this and that. And then everybody's just trash. It creates this diluted, the devs, they're listening. They think this is, let's try to do this and do that. But I don't know why that is openly against making the game better for everyone. He was against. There's hella tweets that him and all those people, bro, they are not good. This isn't no just on posting my video. No, there was tweets behind. There was an agenda, a narrative that was being pushed. Why are like the laws? You don't think the devs are sitting here looking and monitoring, seeing, so the casuals, they're PCs, so of course they're gonna hate the good people with thumbs, and they're in support of this, so maybe we should buff this. Why was the close shot glitch so OP? Think, guys, think. Why is post scoring so OP? Why is running straight through people so OP? Think, guys. But there has to be a division in life, okay? There has to be structure. This equal, this all accepting does not work in nothing in the world, never has. There has to be structure. There has to be places. Things have to be put into their box, and they have to be shown the truth about it. Yeah, they're looking at this. They're seeing, like, why are we that are against the game, bro? Like, it's against us getting faster movement, right? More explosive movement. Against us having more dribble moves that compete with the meta, more dribble diversity, right? They're against that. Against the contest system. Think, bro. Like, why ever defend? I don't understand. It makes no sense. Every creator gets hate because of how they play. What's going on, guys? Everyone gets hate. I get so much hate on my Marvel Rival videos, hate on the gameplay stuff, all this and that, bro. But the thing is that be hating on me be way worse than me, and can't say it for them sims that be hating on them be way better than them. You see, it's a big difference. And the world, the NBA world, don't know this, right? Telling someone that doesn't play content, how is it stupid when bro made a whole tutorial to teach you moves that's gonna get you boxed up? How y'all feel about those? He says, I should have said it earlier. Once I saw you replied, but that battle you fighting is never gonna end. Bunch more gonna pop out yapping. This why the game's terrible. Bunch, no structure. Wanna defend the person who's the reason for the path the game's trying to go cater towards. It's not just him. He probably miswrote, but people like this, everyone who thinks this is okay and validate all this all these post scores, and this is why the games move this. How do you make people try to play like a SimNation NPC? You kill everything that once existed. That's what they think. You add RNG to the game. Think. Why do you think the shooting's more controlled? Why do you think things are more controlled? They're trying to control us and force us to play this. It all started, all of this, they're cooking the game. Okay, they don't even like it no more. All this done, they done begged for this. So look, first time playing in a while. They begged for it and don't like it. This is why in anything in life, need to play the game. Do you like, niggas up? They've been working a rec consistently, fronting. Like, this is the actual way to play. Works versus AI and straight bots. I mean, a hop's always been OP. Running always been OP. I mean, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Posting it like he breaked out for follow someone's advice and never win a wager. I don't think you gotta put a wager to follow advice. You just gotta, look like this. It blows my mind. He posted a regular part clip and come out of nowhere talking about nigga, nobody thinks you're comp in 2K25. Let this man make his content and worry about your life. Look at this. This is a problem right here, right? Really think this, and a lot of they be lying. They think they're talking like stages and have the same mechanics, like can't just use his brain. Like, this lost, bro. Ain't a game up, bro. But look, bro, he ain't even in park. He's playing Gatorade courts against bots, laughing. They're crazy. Go to the stage and do a certain thing, but can they do that live though? Like, it's different. You don't even really got to go to the stage, but just live gameplay, you can really see how someone plays. Like I showed y'all earlier, don't be real for real, you know? And it don't match up with how he talking. But now look at this. Power tweeted this out. Okay, he's always defended 2K and always been on that side. He said, I'll be the first to say Black Cobra's moves don't work in comp matchups, but the way some of you feel the need to quote every post he makes starting to look less like criticism and more like jealousy. Y'all think that he's getting the attention you're not? So maybe he's talking about sin. Y'all think that's true? I don't know, bro. Maybe with some, I don't really know. I don't think they're jealous of him, bro. I don't pulling some crazy views. I mean, yeah, IRL. I mean, he posts every now and then. I don't think he's worried about that, bro. I think people view it, or at least I know me myself. I view it as just being confused about the game. I feel like that is I know that's the downfall of 2K. That's who they're catering to. That's who they try to put on a pedestal. That's who they follow. That's who they promote. That's who they try to push. That's who they retweet. You feel me? That's who they fly out. There's group chats. You feel me? Like, they're trying to push these people because they don't like us creators that's been flaming the game and been at the top, you know, and just known. Like, they're trying to push people that will double twist and stay on their knees, mouth wide open. But yeah, Badge said this. I don't know why he's defending. I don't get it. Badge knows. He knows what's up. Once you reach a certain level, skill wise, and you figure out. I've been telling, bro, figure out later on. But we gotta stop this defending Black Cobras. You know, he says I don't agree with everything he says, but I will throw in some respect that I was going to do a creator tournament last year and he was down to play with his style, win or lose. Now, why? He literally got an advantage. To be honest, he gonna have some big post score that's not used to guarding post scoring. That's literally an advantage. Any NPC could do that. Any 50 win percent, if it's a 50 win percent and he's on some biggish guard, and especially when they're not used to guarding post score, he could have beat flexing. All he had to do was post spin, then out of nowhere, like if he's winning for sure, just do a couple post hop shots, know what's up, and just run through them. You could literally beat them. So, and then if he loses, it's like, it's not no, you know, mark on the resume. But if he was to play versus like a real team, and you know, he wasn't down for that, challenge him. But of course he gonna say yes to this. But nah, Badge, man, you gotta start listening. Y'all take too long to start following suit, man. We cannot be defending the sim, bro. They are pushing the narrative. They are against us, dog. I know you seen Badge. I know you seen them. They are against us. It's not, bro. It's not like, oh, I like LeBron. I like MJ. Like, it's not up the game. We make money from, nigga. We played it for fun. We miss playing it for fun. Are really pushing against that. You feel me? Like, this is serious. This is not a joke. Like, this is not a joke. Like, oh, I like this guy. I like that. I like chocolate. I like vanilla. Like, oh, we can be no, there's no respect. Is killing the game. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is not a, it's not a game. These all of them. They spawns. They future everything. He's explaining why the moves don't work. Post scoring always OP. Since when is post scoring not better, guys? I'm so confused. You guys don't think he would try to just run through you and post spin and then do hop steps in? I don't know how that would be hard. He does advertise himself as a skilled player, and he advertises his thoughts and everything as above certain people. Really do. You guys thought this too at first, but then they started and really playing into it. Look, wait, here's a tweet right here. Hold on. Look, right? For any and everyone who thinks I can't score how I like using the same logic mechanics in whatever environment or against whoever you'd like, to me, it won't work for you specific. He's basically saying, you can't do what I can and I can do it. Then he said, I genuinely don't care to try and prove that I can do what I can. It's not my problem to deal with. Now, this guy says it's coming from the dude who for years said he couldn't be guarded and acted like he was better than the comp community. All those people, they really act like they're better. Like, they really think in their head that if 2K just patched and fixed everything, that they would be better. And that's a problem. They don't. Here's how it works. If you're not good at all video games, like on like a higher level, it's not true. That should put you in reality. Like, I know they relate to real life and get kind of confused, but that are really good at 2K, they're good at every game. That are good at games, they're just good at games. Like, top tier. If you're not good at all games, it's just, it don't, you know, record. It's cool if you play the game for fun and not competitively. Just let it be known. We all know your play style doesn't work in competitive settings. Look at this, jerky. They'll play like you if they tried. It's crazy, bro. Yo, it's funny, bro. Guys, you gotta understand, they aren't like me, and they want to play random rec for the chaos. They hate playing with random, so they play with teams, or they can't get a team. If you can't get a team, you're not very good at the game. That's just a fact, right? They don't play with their team because now they get smoked. There's no chance of playing versus randoms. You're playing versus other teams, and they hate that because they get cooked. It's hilarious, man. It's funny to me, man. How Black Cobra feeling after jab stepping 4 times like a then hitting tight by the grace of God. Hating on different playstyles, how about the lack of diversity in NBA 2K25 gameplay. They was hating on the upper echelon, the ones with thumbs. To be honest, they think this type of gameplay gives more diversity. And I told them it didn't. Kept telling y'all it didn't. And no one listened. I understand 2K, I'm the only one with the 2K Bible. Direct translated scripture. I told y'all, no one listened. You can roast the NPCs that's trying to just lie because the devs are catering to it. Like, there gotta be structure. People must be put in their place in one way or another, right? The truth must be told. When you spell truth, hurt is there. The truth hurts. It says, who cares if it works for his comp or not? Is it fun for the consumer? No, it's not. 2K25. I've never seen a 2K not suck this much in so long. Beg for this game, and they hate it. Whether you play like STEEZO, Lie, or Cobra, all sides should be able to play the game however they want. Well, these guys don't think these guys should be able to play how they want. That's a problem. These guys, they don't care about this guy. Now they're starting to care because they see that these guys have ruined the game and it's catering to these guys. The reason RNG is implemented because they're catering to these guys who suck at all video games and they're ruining all video games. This is why these guys who really laugh and look at these guys as lowly scum that just have no brain cells, they're looking at them like, yo, they're actually crazy, and you're jab stepping the AI and shooting in their face and then typing these paragraphs for years against us having fun on the game. And then it's like, they're cooking the whole game, the whole movement, defense, playing lateral defense. Why do you think there's no defense in the game? To cater to this side. Everything they do is to cater to this side. Why do you think the RNG close shot, all that's so OP? To cater to this side. Why do you think post scoring is so OP? To cater to this side. Strong handles, this side. Why do y'all think that? To make this more viable, they think putting RNG in the game make people play more like this and stop doing this and this. You see? It can't coexist. It can't. Their name is that's literally a diss. They're saying they're not ethical. Anytime any post, they're like this. It cannot coexist. This funny thing is, all these guys like the same 2Ks the most. That's the funny thing. We really like this most. The thing is, these guys need to be okay with these guys being who they are. You're never gonna play them. Stop being envious and looking at clips and videos. You'll never play them. You're gonna stay in your casual modes. You'll never play them, so why whine? And you're killing the game for yourself. We all like the same 2Ks the most, the 2K community. We all like the same 2Ks the most. This is a fact. It's not split. For envious losers, they want to do anything to try to cook the game, but they don't realize they don't like a cooked game. They don't like a cooked game. They don't know that though because they're so bad that they can't understand the conclusion of their cry. They don't understand the repercussions of their cries. That's the problem. And neither do the devs because they are these guys. You feel me? He had said it was beautiful. What's going on, bro? Did a spin move, a post hop shot, and he alley-ooped the nigga. What the Eddie Red did a reverse layup. This is crazy as I ever see. But this community is so funny, bro. Now look, Cobra, he responds across every game mode. My career game mode since 2K22. Welcome to Cobra's Island. Don't call for, I don't know what he's saying. Now he's showing videos of him doing stuff in rec. So he's basically saying I don't just play Gatorade courts. And I can do this in the rec and in the park with the 50 win percent. Funny, bro. This commute, bro. I just wanna stop. Why can't just listen to the Swan, bro? I got this figured out, my nigga. Y'all niggas is cooking the game. Now look at this. Uncle Demi, who's saying you got to talk behind the scenes, is now talking in public. And talking in public. Isn't it? It's talking in public, guys. Look at this. Still waiting to hear from 2K. Why they let my homie Stacks go? Let's see.
Just want to go ahead and say something about my man Stacks, man, getting let go by 2K. It took a couple of days, but just think it over. But I have a major issue with this because 2K took somebody from our community, one of our pillars of our community, someone that garnered 1 million subscribers through your game. Then you employ him, right? And you let him go, not because he was underperforming, but because of budget cuts. And respectfully, I believe he should be one of the most viable members.
They let him go because of budget cuts. I guess that's why Stacks got fired. Now, Uncle Demi, before we finish the video, why are you putting this out in the public? Are you trying to create public outrage to make them feel it and try to bend to your will? Maybe that's what we do with 2K gameplay. Maybe that's what we do. Are we really that bad? The only way to get things changed is to put in the public. You could have just talked to these guys behind the scenes, right? Hey, man.
2K. Why? Because he represents us. And if you want to have any trust or you want to continue to build with the community, you shouldn't take one of our pillars and then once he's no longer a value of use, you throw him back into the pond when the reality is there's always been this friction between 2K and the community. And now what do you think that brings now?
Well, he was basically saying done fired because he ain't do his job on the friction between the community, and that I guess that's why he got employed for. It's the game, guys. No matter who y'all hire, it don't matter. Maybe that was his pitch. It doesn't matter, bro. The game is cooked. Fix the game. That's what makes the community act like this. It would be better. It'd still be, a little trippy, but it would be way better. That's what I understand. Y'all creating the game the way it is creating this intense. Now, Lily tweeted this out basically saying she retired. I think she was one of the head of the next makers. Now, this is some crazy time, Stack said what he gotta say, and then Lily saying what she gotta say. Uncle Demi said what he gotta say. What's going on? Tired as a gamer and content creator. Now, there was some more drama. Stacks said, this is a different Stacks. 3 years ago, I humbly asked to be a part of the 2K brand. And when he was on this type of time, and he used to, I think the reason we got each other blocked is because he was defending 2K or something, and I was trying to be like, hey, like da 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 da. I don't even remember what that, but was saying to help take the 2K community to the next level. Laughed at me and ignored me. Now all the fired or laid off. Nobody got influenced like the creators. Hey, I always told y'all, everyone who sides with 2K is gonna eventually turn into a baby swan. You see the Demi? One day he gonna turn into a baby swan. All these people are all gonna turn into baby swans. Every creator that steps away from the game, they turn into a baby swan. Okay? We only speak facts, not fiction. Lily Stacks my 10 in a minute, I don't know. Now she gets upset. Guys are idiots. I never worked there nor got fired. I got paid as a creator. Worked with them to bring them ideas. Basically saying that you are not creative and we already thought of those ideas. You're 10 years behind every other community. Why don't you get paid as a creator anymore? Nobody been paid since 2022. So y'all be dude being on their mouth and knees wide open, wanting back shots to the throat is for the love of the game. Literally not a single creator you see at a 2K event. 2K League used to pay. That was always separate company, by the way. Been told y'all, YouTube vids 2 years ago, the early play tests are free. Stacks tried to calm it down, right? I don't know what she deleted. And she said, then why you on the line on me? Said I got laid off. I never worked there. We had a convo a year ago about how I was probably gone. Damn. He got fired and actually worked there. I left because I make 5 figures a month. Got tired of sitting on playing a virtual basketball game when I can dunk IRL. What? Lily is 6 foot, but I don't know if you could dunk IRL. I don't know if you mean lowering the hoops. Ain't no way you out windmilling. What the? Ain't no way, bruh. And go to NBA games for free. Can I come? What the? Not the same thing. Just interesting time. This is our time to strike. Now look, I seen a lot of tweets talking about basketball up nigga street. Every event up, but we pay $100 a bill for it. You know how long it take to get a 39 win streak? And I seen a post like this about like hella times, like 7, 8. Young Glock tweeted out, 2K need real intros back. Not trying to see my player jumping up and down while clapping his hands. Facts. Now his era was probably later, but the best intros is easily 14 through 15. These intros were okay, but 14 through 15 were way better. And they got to bring back the outros when you can run up to people. This is what I mean, bro. The whole audience, the people that don't want these type of intros and outros, guys, look at what we used to be able to do. Look at what Sin put, right? Look at this, guys. Look, you could run up to people and dance on them. Why are we digressing? The Sim Nation, negative 1% casual, they are the type of people to not want to be able to go up to people, guys. Uh-oh, what the does this mean? Wait, hold on. Why is Corey saying this? You want to fit in so bad you did terrible at 2K, which is why you got fired, clown. Ooh, budget cuts. So I guess he got fired too. Nigga, that nigga Corey, so is Mitch. Everyone freaking out about budget cuts, but a lot of companies besides 2K running short on payroll, cutting hours. It's not just a 2K thing. Normally I wouldn't defend this company in general, but I imagine it has something to do with that not being because he didn't have value. It's both. Budget cuts, is that true? Stacks didn't deserve this. Budget cuts, the game, dollars. You got rapper, YouTubers put $2,000 they for sure. Bro. That's that DEI Trump just cut. It's funny, bruh. Budget cuts when they make billions every year. Man, they never ever do 2K, but on stream, stop crying. Games to last and will forever. Y'all ain't tighten up. You don't speak for the community. You guys not real hoopers, influencers. I watched the show a couple times. It was nothing special. Out there sitting there talking, saying nothing. Chill out. In all honesty, you can get jobs and the game still be ass. So it don't matter who they keep or fire. It really seemed like y'all being there just collecting a check. On my soul. Now, Badge spit some facts, man. I've been unfortunately learning more and more. Same community that complains creators don't do anything but post builds and jump shots. Don't show love to outside of the box ideas nearly as much. Was it really worth 2K? And on top of that, all the editing and time put into this all together? Probably not, sad. Exactly. Complain that recycling videos, doing this and that, lazy effort, don't editing, da da da. Look at what react to. Create your reality. They don't understand why it is posting build videos. It's because it's don't click. You can't be creative. You can't even experiment thumbnails because well, not you guys. Well, probably you guys. Most viewers click this try to be creative. Only it work for. It don't work for everyone. I'm trying to tell, if you got into this, you could understand. You know, you wouldn't hate the creator as much. They are creations of you guys. I'm not gonna hold you. For the people who care about content in the community, my next big video I'm doing will probably be my last. They say creators do this and that, but don't actually click on ideas that take 100+ hours and thousands of dollars to make. It's true, bro. I already learned this in the start. Might criticize me or whatever, but bro, how would I spend time doing all this editing? Nothing. This is real life, bro. You don't have time to waste. Imagine spending 9 hours on a video, 12, 15, and get 1K views. It don't pay off. They don't get it, bro. Especially that annoying, man. They'll never understand. But yeah, why go through that when you could post a jump shot or build and then you pull more? See what you guys click? 10 times less work, more results, and then you can spam it. This is a business, guys. It is the community's fault why people post what they post. It's a fact. 120+ hours went into the 100 rec video, and for what? Hey. Master this game style. This is just not true. I don't understand why y'all think he can't cook versus comp. Like, nigga, really think this. Niggas are crazy. Different way of playing the game other than the typical big setting. Guys, anyone that can, I don't know. I don't think this. It's just a fact, bro. Not here to argue. All play styles do not work equally, and there is a meta. I think being a post scorer is meta. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I don't know what people think he plays like. Maybe they're talking about that hop, step, jabs, like fried, that up and up. Bro, it's a fact, bro. You have to stop. Been around all these years and you've never seen it, bro. Like, very often, you gotta stop. Y'all be sure to click on the video on the screen, man.
But hey, here we go again. Yeah. Here we go again. People talking this, but when this hit the fan, everything I'm at made me. Now break it down. Yo, off the top of the dome.